Aloha Headsets, Frank here, and we are, oh, not live. Are we live? I believe we're live. We're on the air. We're chilling. All right, heck yeah. We are playing Leave the Nest, and we're actually going to have the developer in here in a little while. I modded him up, so you guys will notice that his name is blue in the chat. We also have the robo comments back on, so say what you want.
Gamer says,
as you can see.
Total Rose says, I know. Just joking.
All right.
Shaw says, hey Frank, what's up?
Hey Shaw, what's happening, buddy? All right, I got my dual shock, and we're going to get started. Let's try. No, we're gonna try this one up here first. We'll try 30.
Random Quicklands says, hi.
What's up, Random? Alright, fly in the clouds for 3 seconds, fly through 5 rows, dive 3 times.
Kaio Interactive says, good evening, folks. Lucas
Alright,
says, yo Frank, how was PAX?
Oh, PAX was awesome, you guys. I loved it. Oh, that's cool so far. Alright, so this is basically just like Flappy Bird. Right now, I'm on my DualShock 4, and I'm pressing L2 to change my lanes. And I'm pressing triangle, or I'm pressing X to flippity flap.
Says, hey buddy.
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Says, sup Frank, first stream I've been to.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Thank you for coming through. It's pretty fun. All right. Oops. All right, that's cool. Oopsies. All right, restart. Whoopsies.
Marshy
I forgot what
says,
button I was
I'm
pressing.
joining your Patreon tomorrow, buddy. Lucas Door.
Oh,
says,
Marshy, thank you,
can
bud.
you dab on them?
Lucas, what's happening, buddy? All right, so this is pretty cool. All right, so change the lanes. I got that. Alright, so I gotta stay more aware of what I'm doing. So you can also play this game with move controllers, and then with the move controllers, I can like flap my arms all the time, which is pretty cool. But my arms are tired from a long day of work, so I'm not trying to flap. Right now I'm playing with my DualShock, which is dope.
Says, love your videos, Marshy.
Random, thank you, buddy. Haha, this game is dope. I like looking around. Check it out, too.
Bailey says, just seen your Resident Evil full stream. Well done, fella.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I hope you guys can hear me. As always, for anybody that's been to a stream before, sometimes the audio will go out every now and again, and
says, I haven't been able to play VR in such a long ass time. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
Right? I haven't been able to play VR in a little bit either. I've been traveling around. I've been doing VR stuff, but I haven't been able to play as much as I want.
Stramshaw says, St. Lucas.
All right, awesome. Thank you, guys. Cool. Oh, I like this one. So far, this is pretty cool. It feels good, you know what I mean? I don't know how much it is, so I got a review code. I need to look, oopsies. I need to look into that one. If any of you guys can tell me, that would be awesome.
Total Rose says, watch your last PAX video. Persistence looks really promising.
Yeah, persistence looks cool. Uh-oh.
Lucas Door says, did you try Rick and VR? Marshy
No, the line was always too long, you guys. And I wanted to make sure that I played Dino Frontier, and I wanted to make sure that I played Farpoint. So those were my main focuses. Plus all those other like fun ones, like Reborn is awesome. You guys, Reborn VR, you're gonna have so much fun with it. Just like holding the controller.
Says, I think it's $15.
Okay, word. So just like holding the controller in your hand and Reborn, you get to press a button and it just switches from gun to like light sword, and you can just slice and it was fun. And there were quick time events. I liked it. I like that one. I look into Time of VR as a company. They have some really awesome stuff coming out. But that's not what we're here for right now. Right now we're here to play Leave the Nest, and this is the first level. I think this is more of kind of like a tutorial.
Says, true Frank. Those other games looked sick as Fusi K.
Yeah, you guys, it was fun. It was fun. I really liked that game. And the American Dream, so that's kind of like this goofy game coming out of Australia that I played, and it was tons of fun. It made me laugh the whole time. And I don't know how they're gonna price it, and I don't know how much like depth there is to it, but it was upsies. All right, let's check out what other levels there are. Because I'm not so hot at that one. Unless it's just going to be the tutorial at the beginning of all of them. It might be. And Frank might have to get through that first. See, this is one of those ones where you want to, like, get it. Like, I'm compelled to play more, which is good. Uh-oh. I open up a Wavo.
Kaio Interactive says the tutorial runs for the first few flights and then switches off.
Okay, awesome. Alright, so I got a new egg unlocked. I got Polly. Let's check out Polly. Alright, so this one's gonna go, so that's fine. I can do that. Alright, so we gotta run the tutorial.
Says, I just checked, it's $13. Lucas Door says,
okay,
is this
cool.
like a Subway Surfers mixed with Flappy Bird?
Oh.
Says, wins Farpoint out. Same
Farpoint May 16th, you guys. Yeah, Farpoint and Move controller same day, and the Move controller is awesome.
Sandy Brown Way says, do you have a sports bar VR?
I do, Sandy. I don't. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's back on.
Rose says, I want my money back.
Alright, sorry. Guys, we're back on. Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? I'm trying. Sometimes it happens if you've played the stream before. If you've been privy to my streams every now and again, you know that'll happen. Alright, hopefully this one doesn't happen again.
Says, yeah, we can.
That's what we're here for, though. Are we good? Are we good?
Rhino Hair 17 says, yo, what's good, Frankie?
Oh, what's happening, Rhino?
Bailey says, game that bad? Ha.
I hope not.
Ryan Sanders says, look fun.
Alright, good. Alright, sorry, guys. So we had just a slight thing. Rest zone, wait a moment. Alright, we're at the beach.
Jade Mars says, don't scare me like that, lol.
Sorry, guys. We're good now. We're back. We're chilling. We're enjoying a little Leave the Nest. So we had a little issue, but we're okay now.
Matt
We're back in the
Bailey
game.
Says, anyone played Eagle? Any good?
Eagle Flight is fun. Eagle Flight's tons of fun. I like the multiplayer option in Eagle Flight
Lucas
is dope.
Door says, Eek is amazing.
Oh yeah, and we're
Ryan
running much
Sanders
smoother
says,
now.
Is this the same maker as Flappy Bird?
No, this is not the same maker as Flappy Bird, you guys.
Kaio Interactive says, we've been running all day in the office on a retail PS4. I'll look into that error code in the morning for sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but the thing is, this is running so much smoother the last time than when it was open the first time. So I think it might have just loaded up strangely. Like, it's running beautifully now. Even my flaps feel, like, more consistent. Oh, yeah. I like this one. This one's fun. Oh, check it out. I can see my bird and, like, look around. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Frankie couldn't handle that one. We'll try again.
How did playing Oculus compare to PSVR? Matt Bailey says, thanks, Lucas. Worth a play than I see.
Playing on
Random
what?
Greenlands says, yo, Frank, I got a swivel chair.
Oh, swivel chair's where it's at, you guys. Frankie's got a swivel chair.
Says, Frank, sometime you should play Sports Bar VR with viewers on stream. Rhino Hair 17
I know I want
says,
to, buddy.
Real too quick. Kaio Interactive says, that's one of the harder zones to hit.
Haha.
Lucas Door says,
Oops.
I would recommend getting Eagle Flight in the bundle with Werewolf.
Yeah, if you can get it, it's really a good deal. Both of those are fun. We're going to check out the menu. We're going to try another one. I like the beach one. That was very difficult. But that's okay. That's okay. We like difficult because it keeps you like on the edge of your seat. I don't want to beat it in 5 minutes.
Says, what do you do with the coins you collect?
I don't know what you do. I think that you eventually unlock more levels because I unlocked that one bird already. Alright, so let's check this out. Fly through 3 windows, use a power shield power up. I don't think I've
Kaio
gotten those
Interactive
options yet.
says the coins increase your multiplier.
There you go. Coins increase your multiplier. Look, that's how we learn. Awesome.
Random Greatlands says I have the Switch. Kaio Interactive
Oh yeah,
says
random. Me too.
birds unlocked by completing the objectives.
Oh, okay, okay. Awesome. See? That's how we learn. So birds are unlocked by completing the objectives.
ICCLPR82 says, do you need to stand to play Farpoint or sitting down? Martin Patch
I think you could probably play sitting down. I don't know why not.
I live 1 hour away from there. Lucas says, Frank Dad on the mid-flight. Random Greatlands says, Zelda is amazing.
Yeah, Zelda's awesome. And I got to check out Mario Kart. Looked really, really cool. And Splatoon 2 looks pretty awesome. I didn't get any footage of it or anything because I was just checking out, like, watching people play it. But they looked really fun. So like I'm excited for Mario Kart, and Splatoon looks pretty dope. It's cool. The pacing is nice on this one. I like it. I feel good. And I'm not getting sick at all, which is nice. There's no motion sickness because I'm kind of going straight. There's nothing really bothering me on the side. So if you're worried about that one, it's not bad. And the kind of like up and down motion feels pretty nice. They did a good job. And it's smooth. It's smooth. Uh-oh. And I'm running on the Pro, as you guys all know. So I don't know if it's patched for Pro. Does it have a Pro patch, or is it just... Oops.
Air 17 says Mario Kart is too damn fun.
Yeah, Mario Kart's awesome. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I'm terrible at Flappy Bird, you guys. I'm not like the best person.
Says, we targeted the non-pro.
Okay, good. Good. So that means that if you're on the OG, it's going to look exactly like it looks on this one. Which is nice, for the most part. You know what I mean? That's what we want. Because the majority of players have that one.
Says, what is your name on the Switch so we can be friends?
PSVR Frank, you know it!
Says, Frank, are you excited for newly announced Resident Evil 8? Rhino Hair 17
I didn't see anything about that, buddy.
Getting high.
But I am excited if it really is announced and it's true. Frank, don't follow too many rumors, you guys. Oh, I like the flying.
Lucas Orr says, dude, Frank is totally good at getting high.
Ha, 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 ha. Killing it. Flying up as high as can be, up in the clouds. Oh, I'm on a bat now. Uh-oh. See, I get into the thing and I wasn't paying attention. This is cool. I like this one. It's simple. It's simple and fun, which is what I want.
Bailey says, so no pro enhancements?
I guess not yet. They said they were targeting... Well, he's on here. He'll answer for you. Upsy daisies. Missed the fireworks. That would have been a cool section to go
Kaio
through.
Interactive says, not yet.
Oopsies. I want to do that one again, though, because I want to go through the fireworks. I like that one. I'm excited to check that out. Whoa.
Lucas Orr says, kinda wish it wasn't by tracks.
Oopsies. Oh, I know what you mean, by tracks. Yeah, but I like it, because it kind of feels like that old, like,
Kaio
taxi
Interactive
car game
says,
almost.
Ronnie the Brewster hits the Chinatown first. Matt Bailey says,
Oh, he does? Oh, okay.
Until then, hopefully, maybe.
Let's hit up Ronnie the Rooster then. Where is Ronnie the Rooster at? I don't know if I have him unlocked yet. I might. Tammy.
Dave Mars
Robbie.
says, are you anticipating Golem? Kaio Interactive
Oh, I'm excited
says,
for that
"That's
one."
Most bird. Tempest MRINDI says, hey Frank, glad you had a great time at PAX East. Lucas Orr says, be like.
Yeah, I had so much fun at PAX East, you guys. I'm glad you got that, Lucas. Yeah, see, some people didn't know we had it be like before. I just changed it a second ago from done said to says.
Says, is the stream coming back?
Oh, is the stream off, you guys? You gotta tell me. Don't forget, I can't tell. It might have just blacked out for a sec. Oh, awesome. It's not there? The stream is busted or no?
Lucas Orr says, no, we live. Dave Mars says, it is on. Stream's on.
Okay, good.
1002 says, working for me. Rhino Hair 17 says, stream is cool.
Okay, good.
NDI says, in fine. Here, take this. Says, what's up, Frank?
What's up? We'll take this.
For a while.
Awesome. I'm glad. I missed you, buddy. I missed you. You guys, I'm sorry. Ups. If I haven't answered your comments, don't worry. I read every single one. I've just been so busy, you guys.
Glad you are back, Frank. How is this so far?
I like this one, you guys. This one's fun. It's simple. It's simple, but like it keeps bringing me back to want to like do better, which is good. And I guess that's the point of a good game. It's nothing crazy. It's pretty relaxing. The music is calming. Like it's not stressing me out, and I get stressed out. I'm frustrated with these sometimes.
In the forest to ease you into it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Joker says, "You're awesome, Frank. Thanks for keeping me updated on the latest news for PSVR."
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, please, you guys, freaking subscribe.
When they go into their preferred mode, Aloha Headsets says, "I'm so looking forward to Farpoint."
Yeah, Farpoint was really good, you guys. I mean, what I got to play of it, it was just the demo, you know what I mean? And it was very restrictive to a certain degree, but he said it was going to be much more open in the main game. I mean, not more open, but there's going to be more to than what I saw. And there's going to be more... Oh, darn it. The towers got me. All right, we're going to try again. I like the hardest one. That's what Frankie wants to accomplish. Right, but the so the Farpoint demo was cool. Honestly, the Dino Frontier one had me really, really happy and having fun. So like you got to like shrink the city down to giant, like normal size, like you were there.
Gonna do weekly live news? Number be like crew.
If I ever can, buddy, I would like to, and hopefully I can do it like in virtual reality, but I'm not really at that point yet. But that'd be cool. If we did live news, and I'm getting better at it, so once I feel like comfortable enough with the format and everything, we might try it. But I need like a co-anchor. There are, because I know I've gotten one trophy at least so far. I don't know if there's a platinum or not though. But the dev is on here, so you can always ask.
Jay says the monitor display made it look like the gun was a little jumpy. Was it?
No, it was better than I thought. Like, I was like moving it around and stuff inside, and it was going with me. But the thing is, their setup in there was terrible. There were lights going off like the back wall that I was at, basically. And there were tons of people taking camera pictures.
So let's get for Star Trek Bridge Crew.
And they weren't like in a nice little booth area. It was like on the edge.
Better tracking since the new update.
I don't know if I've seen better tracking.
Says, yeah, we've got quite a few trophies with the platinum.
Oh, okay, awesome. So there is a platinum. Hell yeah, see that, you guys? That's how we find out. Oops. Alright, let's try a different level. Alright, you guys, as you know, I always got to pick my nose every now and again. I'm really dried out. Being up in Boston, I got so dried out because I got like chapped as all heck from how cold it was, and then I got like from the heat in the car and in the hotel just kind of drove me nuts.
Sweet. Games with trophies keep me coming back to it.
Exactly. Everybody loves trophies. Alright, we gotta fly through 3 windows. That's what we're missing. Oops. Oh, I almost pressed the wrong button. Alright, heck yeah.
Lionel Hair 17 says, there an in-depth video that shows the tracking pre-and post-patch. Looks quite a bit better.
I'm sure it is.
Tracking is so much better for the move.
Okay, hell yeah.
Says, are you going to get Star Trek Bridge Crew?
You guys, I get everything. Don't ever worry.
Controllers.
I get everything. So if it's a game, if it's a PlayStation VR game, your boy Frank is gonna have it. He's gonna make sure that he gets it. And even if he's gotta go out and buy it with his own hard-earned money, he has no problem with that because I'm here for you guys. I try to get everything. And I try to get them on time. I missed a couple games last week. I got Darknet if you guys want some gameplay later too.
Which game brings you back the most?
I don't know, you guys. Sadly, I'm at the point where I have to keep going.
Not gonna lie, Frank. I liked the video of you more when we ran in a suit and tie. It seemed more authentic. But no hate though. Total Rose says, alright. Later, guys.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I mean, that's just how I travel. To be honest, like, I'm in this suit and tie way more often than I am, like, not a suit and tie. Truthfully, that's all my clothes. The only difference is sometimes I'm in a different color. I've just stuck to black and white for the channel, but I don't ever get to wear those clothes, except for on Sundays. So, realistically, like, this is Frank. This is as genuine as I can get. Which is nuts. I know, that I'm at that point where, like, I have to wear a suit and tie every day. But the thing is, it just kind of fits my job. And it really makes me look more professional. So, theoretically, can I just fly, like, up in the clouds the whole time? Or is the only time you're really able to go up in the clouds, like, during those pauses? Like, I can't just cheat the game and fly up high the whole time, can I?
Lionel Hair 17 says, wear 2 suits at the same damn time.
Oh no, I guess I can't. So I just kind of fall when I do that one. Wear 2 suits at the same damn time. No problem, buddy. I'll do that if I can. I'll put a blue one on under my black one. And
Kaio Interactive says, when you're over the clouds, your little wings can't. Kaio Interactive says, flap you much higher.
okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it kind of locked me in. So what is that timer for right there? Does it slow things down? It looked like it kind of slowed it down.
Says, I like cheese. Kaio Interactive says, so gravity brings you back down, sometimes pretty quickly.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that one on that last try.
Joker says, like a boss. Kaio Interactive says, clocks slow you down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this one, you guys. It's relaxing. It's like a nice, like, arcade game. At least it's something different.
Says, okay, but promise me you won't ever go back to being Mr. Gold. Kaio Interactive says, it always speeding up, so they come in handy later.
Mr. Gold, no problem, no problem. I just got a suit and I was playing around with it, you guys.
Kaio
yeah,
Interactive
no.
says, not relaxing when you pick up the speed. Bruce Wayne says, hey Frank, it's me Kaio. Will you be my boyfriend?
I can't, buddy. I already have a girlfriend. Oh. Look at all these trees everywhere. Oh, coins galore. Alright, so if I get...
Davis says, what's up Frank, just got on.
Hey, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for jumping in.
And
It's been a while since I've gotten a stream. I've been so busy lately, you guys, that I don't get to stream as often, but I love it, and that's my favorite time because we get to hang out.
It's Kaio Interactive. I love you so much. Will you marry me? Kaio Interactive says, the mountain zone with erupting volcanoes is fun.
Which one should I do to go into that one, Yayo? I mean, let's show off as much as we can while people are hanging out. That's what I like to do. This is fun. I love the colors, too. You did a great job with the color palette.
Tampa's MRINDI says, Frank, any idea what's coming to VR soon?
I forgot. There's a couple things coming out in April. I had it in yesterday's update. It just spaces me whenever I'm playing games. I'm not that great at multitasking, you guys, sometimes. I like those little dots that come up on the screen, too.
Says, hi. Bruce Wayne said, okay, I'm just gonna shut the F up now. Dr. Pitt says, an old car is starting. Tom Davis says, how much did this game cost, Frank?
Actually, I was gifted this wonderful game by Yayo.
Fergie may be best. The mountain is in a preferred zone.
Interactive.
Says,
But I believe it's $13 or $11 right now, you guys. Not 100% sure, sadly. I wish that I knew. I know that I know, but it just skips my mind when I'm playing. Because I just kind of get invested.
Bang, you're a pimp, Frank.
Ah, we were doing so good.
Hey, Frank, it's Lucas. Sometimes I like to think in a little girl. JAC 1002.
That's okay, Lucas.
Arena, fantastic contraption and static are out next month.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you.
Yes, Windland move support.
Yeah, fantastic contraption. So I talked to one of the guys from Radial, and he said it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for that one. And also, Static is going to be really cool, too. All right, let's check out him. Desert City. Or did we already do that one? I don't remember.
Dr. Pitt says, from 1 to 10, how good is the controls?
On this one, it's solid. It's solid.
Kaio Interactive says, fantastic contraption is great on the Vive. Lucas Orr says, lol at Bruce. Tom Davis says,
yeah, but the only issue between the Vive version and us is it's going to only be top down. So we're not going to be able to make like the full-size ones on the Vive, he said. And he said we're not going to get the map editor. But everything else will be there.
What is that one game Dino Frontier about?
So Dino Frontier is basically kind of like Tetheredy. So like you start with like a log house and you have to build a sheriff's town and then like bandits come and rob, so you have to like drop your people into it.
Shame.
I'll do an in-depth one, you guys.
Says, do you like Oculus or Vive more?
No, I mean they had their perks, you guys, but like I love my PlayStation VR. And like I want to get one, don't get me wrong, just so I can access more games.
How does the Move controller feel in VR?
I don't know. I haven't played it with the Move. We'll play with the Move tomorrow, and I'll definitely play with the Move for the review. But I'm tired.
I wonder if Mike Hawk will ever come back to making games.
But the thing is, I forgot what we were talking about. But yeah, no, this one's fun. And there are a lot of games coming out. And yeah, I want to get like, I'd love to get an Oculus and a Vive just because...
17 says, sleep is for the weak. And Yoizosm says, Farpoint I mean.
The thing is, you guys, I always say I'll sleep when I'm dead. If anybody asks, like, oh, Frank, aren't you tired? Like, how do you keep doing this? Like, I mean, I'll sleep when I die.
Says, how does the controller in Farpoint work? Jay Hunt says, Finally, your own voice, not that wannabe Italian mafia voice. Joker says, have you tried unearthing Mars? Dr. Pig says, will you be doing Farpoint Google fans?
Oh, most definitely, buddy. Don't worry.
17 says, I'm dead when I sleep.
Exactly.
Lucas Door says, really, what the fuck is Dino Frontier about?
I'm sorry, Lucas. So I'll do an in-depth about like playing it. So Dino Frontier is basically you start with like a blank canvas. And after the blank canvas, you can put down like settlers start to walk into your little town. So you have to build like a lumber yard. And then you put a settler onto the working with the lumber yard and they get wood. And then you pick up the little things of wood and you put it into the lumber yard and then you can build like a restaurant. And then you can build a place for them to sleep. And then you can build like a place to like wrangle dinosaurs. And so it's kind of like a little like civilization game basically. And it really works and it's really fun. Like I just goofing around with it was cool. And you can zoom in like they're right giant in your face, or you can get over them and they're just like teensy tiny little people you get to pick up. And it's not the most like grueling or like intense game, but it was fun. I think so. I think it's like Oh My Genesis. I haven't played that one yet, so I think it's similar to that one. But it works beautifully. Beautifully. Okay, and so Farpoint with the controller, you just move around with, there's a joystick, and then the rest of it was looking.
Coming out. That guy's Will says, this looks like a game I could get lost in. Tom Davis says, I gotta go study so heavily.
You too, Tom. Study up, man. It's important.
Tempest MRINDI says, sounds like Tether. Rhino Hair 17.
Exactly.
Overwatch VR with the aim controller. Let's make it happen.
Right, imagine if Overwatch VR came out. So Overwatch was at PAX, like it was non-stop Overwatch tournaments all day. Drifter was there, he was playing Overwatch live all day. Like it was nuts, like Overwatch was everywhere. I knew that it was big, but I guess I didn't pay attention enough to realize how big Overwatch is right now. Yeah, I have. I've streamed it all, buddy.
Bruce Wayne says, everyone hates me.
That's okay, buddy. Everyone hates me too half the time. Even if they hate to love me, I've gotten tons of hate.
Hey, sexy.
Alright, coiny time.
And Yoizosm says, why do people talk shit on your accent on your vids? Fuck, them it's what got you here. Random Quiglaz says, we don't hate you.
I know you guys don't, and I love all of you. And I don't care, you guys, I can't be affected.
Says, Frank loves all.
Exactly, Frank loves all. Even the people that hate Frank loves you. I don't care. It's the internet. We're here to have fun.
Because I'm hot.
That's it. They hate me because they hate me.
Lucas Door says, lol, someone literally says everyone hates me and you respond with that's okay. Face with tears of joy.
Uh-oh, we got another.
Random Quiglaz says, off.
Alright, we should be back, you guys.
And Yoizosm says, no need to report problem now 8 elves are already watching.
Exactly. No, you guys, I don't think it's a really big issue. I think that it's more on my end than it is on their end.
Kaio
Because my
Interactive
internet's
says,
just...
don't know how streams cope with that kind of thing. Joker.
Exactly.
Says,
I think
"I'd
my
love to
stream
sit
is
here
just
and shoot the
pressed
shit
a
with you,
little.
but if I sit here and shoot the shit with you, it would be like shooting you cause dude, you are the shit. Tampa's MRINDI says, looks like game shot shit. Randomly Les says, back.
Alright, hell yeah, good. Alright, good, guys. Yeah, we're back, we're back.
And
I think that it's more me
says,
than
"Your
anything
game
else.
crashed. It's not a big deal, just check code. Tampa's MRINDI says, you're back.
Yeah, you guys, it's not the game. It's not the game. It's just the internet. So just because, like, Frank doesn't have the greatest computer.
No sound, Frank boy.
No sound? Okay, hold on 2 secs, guys. Hold on, we're gonna die real quick. Alright, I can fix the sound.
1002 says,
Alright, how's
"Sound
it
is good
sound?
for me."
Alright, can you hear me?
Kaio Interactive says, sound here.
Alright, hell yeah, good.
And Yoizosm says, he'll leave.
You guys know what happens sometimes.
And Yoizosm says, okay. Dr. Pick says, sound is fine.
Alright, good, good. Alright, so let's try Timmy.
MRINDI says, grinning face with normal eyes. Joker says, everything is good on my end. I can hear and see what's going on still. Lucas Door says, effective. Power, Arabic letter lamb, Arabic Dhamma, Arabic letter lamb, Arabic Dhamma, Arabic letter sad, Arabic Shada, Arabic letter, Arabic Dhamma, Arabic letter lamb, Arabic Dhamma, Arabic letter lamb, Arabic letter sad, Arabic Shada, Arabic letter, Arabic Dhamma, Dr. Pick.
Yeah, see, it won't read those comments forever. Ah! Again. I like this one a lot, you guys. And there's tons of levels.
Are you excited for Horix G? Gaming says, hey PSVR Frank, I got Dirt Rally VR and I love it.
Hell yeah, Dirt Rally's awesome. Good. I'm supposed to possibly get in a Thrustmaster soon, you guys, so I'm really excited about that. We're gonna be live streaming the hell out of some Dirt Rally if we get one of those. And I'll take all of you on because I heard that if I'm behind a wheel, it's game over. Also, at PAX, they had this awesome thing, and I didn't get to try it because the line was always too long. But they had like a racing thing where you got to sit in the car and you wore the VR headset, and like the chair moved underneath you, so you felt like you were like really in a car racing. It was amazing. They also had one of those sub packs.
Is this a wave shooter? Lucas Door says, yo lol, sorry Frank, it was that effective power text that you would send to iPhones to turn them off. I didn't know it was that long. Matt Bailey says, Dirt Rally is epic. Dr. Pick says, I need more wave shooters.
You need more wave shooters. We got tons more wave shooters coming your way, don't worry. This is VR, you have no idea how many wave shooters there can be.
Says, for some reason it says that Star Trek Bridge Crew comes out today on the store.
Yeah, it used to be that. They pushed it though to May 30.
Says, hey Frankie, what's the next big PSVR game other than Farpoint?
Static
Interactive
is next month.
Delayed to May 30th.
Yeah, Static comes out soon. That one's gonna be awesome, you guys. That one looks really, really cool. I don't know how big that one is, but it's definitely like a high quality release. And it's like a cool, like fun, like puzzle game where like your dual shock is like your hands and you have to like move it around and stuff. Also, yeah, Star Trek's coming. Fantastic Contraption is another one that like, although it's not like a big, like you guys, we're gonna have to get to the point where you realize a big release doesn't mean AAA. Oops. Because Fantastic Contraption is gonna be dope. It's gonna be like those, I forget what you call those things. Those like Rube Goldberg tests. Where you can kind of like build your own little things to get like the marble into the box, and I'm really excited about that.
You haven't played yet and want to play?
There's a couple. I finally got to play Robo Recall.
Says, no one knows when our park is coming out.
That one was actually pretty awesome, you guys. So that's like the one Oculus game that I'm like jealous of. Robo Recall was pretty dope. And I hope we get something like that. Because that would be tight. I don't know how to use the what's it called? My shield. How do I use my shield, buddy? Do I have one right now? It looks like I have one, right? Or did I already use it?
Kaio Interactive says, I saw the fantastic dev at GDC playing without the headset. J Vobs says, super hot is a lot of fun. Kaio Interactive says, it auto-activates.
Yeah, he's like an innovator, like super innovator. He's come up with like industry terms and stuff. Like he came up with the word like flat gaming, I think someone told me, and no, because now with your VR, and he came up with MR. And like him and I think Radio Studios were like the people that came up with like mixed reality. Or like at least like the first code to like get it to work with Unity and everything.
Says, it is really good.
This one's awesome. I like these little trees.
Says, Brookhaven is wonderful.
Yeah, Brookhaven's tight too. Brookhaven's fun.
Kaio Interactive says, shields and power-ups start straight away.
Oh, okay, okay. Oops, I gotta get better with this dive. And I have not been able to make it through any windows yet. It's not easy. This one's fun, you guys. If you're looking at it and you're thinking about it, this is a good game. It's solid. The only issues that I've had are like my own stupid internet connections. And like the graphics are simple and everything, but the gameplay's like simple and fun. And like he was saying, it does get more difficult. And it's pretty tight. And the thing is, you can flap with your arms on the Move controllers if you're really into it. So if you're like coming up with like a VR exercise regime, this could be a solid one for your arms. If that's your thing. Because I saw the other day, somebody lost like 80 pounds playing VR. So if you were worried or like looking to lose weight, like it's an option. The thing is, and you can really have fun with it with VR. Without spending like tons of money on like that Veer Zoom like bike thing. Like simple couple rounds of hollow ball
says, what is your cat's name?
could be banging for
says,
you.
hey
Shelly.
Frank, thanks for the stream.
Oh, you're
What
welcome,
is the
always.
price on this?
I don't think this one is a pass. I think this one's pretty fun.
Says, I want Farpoint to have at least 8 hours. Kaio Interactive
I know.
says, when you fly for 20 minutes solid, your bird buckets along and your shoulders beef up pretty quickly. Lucas Storm says, when the hell would you want to see the VR headset? WTF. LRINDI says, I heard Farpoint's gun will work with Brookhaven. Grinning face with normal eyes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Bailey says, game reminds me of Lawnmower Man on the Super Nintendo special stage.
Yeah, so the thing is, I don't know, but because of the aim controller working with Unreal, realistically, anybody could probably rewrite code to add it into even past games.
Says, Farpoint can nail it if they hate the co-op wave base.
Yeah, so the co-op is going to be teams of 2 versus 2, so that's what's going to be really fun about it too. So it'll be like competitive within you and your friends. And I'm excited about that, and I think there's like 4 levels confirmed for co-op, which is good. And I think those are separate from the main story.
I want there to be a quick draw game for PSVR.
I'm sure there's going to be one coming up sooner or later. Oh, we got the city again. Should have got the, what's it called? Oh, shit. Yeah, we got close. I think we beat, we almost beat our high score.
And Yoizosum says, how it will work with Brookhaven, you have a flashlight. Kaio Interactive.
Oh, it's got all the buttons. You know what I mean? It's got everything. It's got everything that your controller has. The aim controller has every single button your controller has.
Reminds me of the Lawnmower Man on the Super Nintendo special stage.
I never played that one. I know you said that before, but I didn't. I just didn't respond because I never played that game.
Where you draw faster and have to aim.
But yeah, so the aim controller was a full-on controller. It had everything. I think it maybe only had one L1, L2. I can't really remember, to be 100% honest on that one. But it had everything else. It had like the D-pad basically around one of the joysticks.
We just need to see more enemies in Farpoint. I don't want to shoot tiny spiders for 6 hours.
I know. But oh my god, looking down those holographic sights like completely reassured me.
Yay, someone is gonna whack their headset with the aim lol.
Like doing this and just looking was just like, It was so, that enough was just got me going. Like they did a great job with that one.
Dr. Pick says,
and it was fun.
1-2 Switch is $45 on the Switch shop.
Yeah, I want to get a multiplayer game so I can like play my Switch multiplayer, especially with my girlfriend, but I heard 1-2 Switch is not worth it.
Says, Frank, it sounds orgasmic.
It was awesome, you guys. That was fun. I really liked looking down the sights. Ah. We're always hitting trees. Alright, we're gonna
Kaio
try this one more
Interactive
time.
Says the milking game was different for sure. Jonah Abelman says, and it's only $60 with Amazon Prime. He'll definitely pick it up regardless. And Yoizozum says the move is only $20 with the game that's now available. To
Exactly.
pre-order on Amazon Us.
Or the aim, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Exactly. So it's really not going to be that bad if you pick it up with the bundle. And it's completely worth it, especially because I know that they're going to use it for more. Like, they have something solid on their hands with that aim controller. And it's a really good peripheral. And, like, the way it feels solid. It had, like, a nice bit of weight to it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And I know that it's going to, it's going to kick ass. Because everybody likes gun games. We have tons of gun games. And the thing is, once we have, like, the first, like, I promise you, Call of Duty, when they get their hands on that, or, like, Activision or somebody, like, they're gonna make an experience with that damn aim controller.
Says bundle would be nice, but can't complain for the price.
And the thing is, like, I know Vive has got those cool trackers, but, like, you're gonna be able to click it onto, like...
Jesus Patino says, did you recommend PlayStation VR?
Oh, yeah, I love PlayStation VR, Jesus.
Says, Frank, will you play Werewolves with him with subs?
Yeah, buddy, I'll play anytime. The thing is, I just haven't had the chance to play. That's the only issue. Like, it's not that I don't want to play with you guys. I haven't had the time off with work.
Says, I already pre-ordered Farpoint the other day.
Good. You're gonna be happy to. Uh-oh. Shit. In a sack. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't mean the cars.
And Yoizozum says, I need to this check.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the chat. We have fun here, and the robot reads what you say. If what you said was I'm new to this.
Says, Frank, you need to get treatment. Dr. Pitt says, where can I find your PSN?
My PSN is just PSVR Frank. Super easy to remember.
And Yoizozum says, Frank.
And for anybody watching, if you haven't joined it already, I have a PS4 community. It's PSVR space Frank space and the headsets, and I think it's all spelled out. But just make sure, just type in PSVR space Frank, and you should be able to find it. So that way, I mean, there's tons of people on there that play VR. Everybody on there has got VR. Everybody on there plays all the time, and they're all really cool community members. So if you're looking for somebody to play games with, you can go on there. And that's where, when I set up games, that's where it's going to happen. The feedback was good on the aim controller. You felt it. It was nice. It was nice. I was really, like, I couldn't be happier about the aim controller. I was really happy with it. And like I was saying before, where they were set up, it was like on the edge of an aisle. So it wasn't even like they were in like a little enclosure. Thank you, buddy. I'm here for you guys, so as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Like they say, happy wife, happy life, happy subs, happy YouTube career. And I listen to you guys, you know that. Anybody that's ever given me like opinions or options, I've at least tested it. I know, it's 2 months away. Oh, it's not coming out, it's May 30th, you guys. And I've talked about it before, but I guess some people just, it happens. Even I thought this morning, I was like, oh, did they push it again out sooner? But the thing is, you guys, it's gonna have co-op, and it's gonna come bundled with the aim controller that you're gonna use in the future. And the co-op is theoretically gonna give you countless hours, because you could just battle your buddies anytime you want. I mean, like, it's gonna be like, I mean, laser tag, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, finally.
Says, they said Farpoint is 8 hours. Feral Grey Eyes says they never switched the date on the PS Store.
Yeah, they never switched the date. You just can't download it. I know. The PS Store messes up all the time. But I mean, I guess they're busy people. I have no idea. When I was there, they seemed busy.
Going to join the community tomorrow. I'm always looking for people to play VR games with.
Oh, awesome.
Says, also, Farpoint looks so great. Pre-ordered my game and gun bundle. Coop is a great feature. Joker says, I'm getting the bundle. Jesus Patino says, Frank would be great to do Resident Evil 7 gameplay.
Jesus, I've already done every bit of Resident Evil 7. You can check out my old videos if you want to. I did an entire stream the night it came out. Like, like 10 hours. I did like half of a speed run. I never finished it.
Hey Frank, what do you think of Trackmania VR mode?
It was pretty fun, buddy. I don't know if it's worth full price, just because like you'd have to like Trackmania and be like happy to play with it like normal mode too, because there's not as many VR levels. But it was cool. I've never gone back to play it, if that says anything. And until you just said it, I kind of forgot it existed, but it wasn't bad.
Joker says, Rush of Blood make my fucking chest hurt lol.
Yeah, Rush of Blood is awesome. I didn't get scared in Rush of Blood, but you guys know me, I don't get scared. Sometimes I get a little like hippity-hoppity, like in a situation, but realistically, I don't get that scared in video games. I wish that I could like fake fear for you guys, because it'll get me the views, but the thing is, I'm not here to fake anything for you guys.
Sorry, I guess I missed, but I will check back your videos.
Oh, Jesus, you're fine, buddy. Don't worry. I ain't mad at you. That's one of the slogans for like a law company around here where I live. I guess I could use that for myself now. I ain't mad at you. So you don't like PSVR, Frank? I ain't mad at you.
Says, if anyone here plays werewolves, you can add me on PSN, Iron Turtle 19.
Iron Turtle. Iron Turtle, add PSVR Frank. I'm sure some of these people add you.
Have you heard anything about Snow for PSVR?
Snow. No, I didn't hear anything about Snow, buddy. But I'll keep my ears to the ground.
Says, Frank, name top 3 must-buy games. Iron 211 says, is this game worth buying?
Yeah, this one's dope. This one's fun. But you gotta like this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? It's fun. I mean, it's easy for anybody. Anybody can pick it up. But to like really do it really well and like get all the coins and make sure you don't hit all that stuff is hard. Look, there was my best, finally. Alright, we'll try another one. And there seems to be tons of like levels. Although they seem to be a little bit on the repetitive side. So that's my maybe one issue. So although I like start at the beginning of one level, eventually I just kind of get back to the same levels. And I don't know, Kai, are you guys still here? Does it just go indefinitely, or is there an end to each one of these levels? I don't know.
Feral Grey Eyes says, I might try this since Star Trek ain't out.
I don't know what this is. Oh, those are my... So it looks like I have like tons of like things to do. Fly through A-Zone, fly through 3 windows. I haven't used any of those yet. So there's extra like little things that you can unlock and get done. Let's see, we'll go back to beach.
Dr. Pig says, what is your community name?
PSVR Space Frank
Kaio
and the
Interactive
headsets.
Says, Endless Flapper, Bobby Beach.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Frank, have you played Aloha Ball? That's HOLOBALL. If you haven't, I suggest you do a review on it. It is an amazing tennis-based game.
Yeah, I have. I've actually got a review on that one too, buddy. I have a review on most PlayStation VR games, to be honest. And yeah, I love Hollow Ball. That one's awesome. And they're supposed to be adding a multiplayer mode. I have absolutely no idea when that's going to happen, but I'm excited about it. And if you have Battlezone, I think there was a big major update today. It looked like I downloaded almost like 7 gigs. I don't know what that was, but it seemed very large. So I'll probably check it out and report on it later.
Going to be used in more games besides Farpoint. Joker says,
oh, it could be used in
Frank,
anything.
Should I
Shit.
get on Jack or Dime? Reborn. Jonah Abelman says, I'm still waiting for them to release multiplayer for that. I love Hollow Ball.
Gunjack is a little bit more fun than Dying, but Dying's cool.
Kaio Interactive says, we've got a few more features we're working on for sure.
Kaio, might I suggest something? Is there any way that we could do without, like, railroad tracks every single time? Maybe you could have, like, a mountain range on one level? I feel like that's the one thing that's, like, throwing me off with the repetition, is I feel like there's more often just kind of, like, train tracks. You know what I mean? Like, if we could, like, switch up these, like pillars maybe every now and again, it would just kind of make me feel like I was in a different area, because it's like the same left and right.
When is the show in Raleigh? Kaio Interactive says, yeah.
It is like, when is the show in Raleigh? I think it's April 28th, if I could be wrong. It might be the 18th. It's like a month from now. I'll put the exact dates up in like another video. Don't worry, you guys. And I'll get you way more information. But I think if you want to go, it's only, I got a code for you. It's Unlit VR Frank. If you put it in at checkout for anybody listening right now, and you get like 20 or 25% off. I don't know exactly how much it is.
Is this game made by Kaio? Joker says,
Yeah, this is.
sounds good.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about the game, they're in the room right now. So ask away.
Big Mars says, sweet.
That's why I'm asking questions and like offering up my opinion.
Basin Marrero says, game looks like shit. Jonah Abelman says, this game is $13, maybe I'll pick it up eventually, but for me it's a little too steep for an English flapper. It looks fun, okay I know. Jesus Potato says, Frank, I finally got to let you outro in every video. Frickin' subscribe all.
Thank you, buddy.
Yo Zozen says, yo.
Alright, so yeah, that's my only thing. Maybe my one gripe with it would be the price. Because I feel like if you guys would have shot for $9.99, you would have hit a larger audience. Although I understand 100% now, even more than ever, the work that goes into creating a new title, especially like a VR title, and especially if you're a small studio. It's just some of these people have already spent all this money on like their headset and everything, so it's hard for them to.
We like the feedback, nice.
It's hard for them to justify like a solid, like a $13 purchase. You know what I mean? Like maybe you'll get lucky one day and they're gonna have the extra money, or a lot of us are like a little bit more well off because like, I mean, most people that are able to grab VR right now or were able to gobble up right away had some sort of disposable income. I don't mean well off, I just mean an income that's able to like spend money on games versus like the bare necessities as well. And those that just got it because like they needed to have it and like they can get like 1 or 2 games a month, it's gonna be hard to justify this purchase. And that just comes from the heart. Like it really is a fun game, but that's my only issue. No, 13, not $30. No way in hell. If it was $30, we'd be having a different discussion here.
Says, you must be mental Marrero law, and Yoizosm says, savage.
But yeah, but that's it, you guys. That's my only issue. That's my gripe. It's maybe a little higher price.
Says, I think every PSVR game is exactly twice as much as I would like to pay.
I wouldn't say that about everyone.
Says, 13 is alright.
Yeah, exactly. 13's alright. I don't have, like, it's not a terrible, terrible price. It's not 15. It's not 20. And I think it's even on sale for, like, 11 if you have PlayStation Plus right now. So it's not bad. In no way is the price bad. I just think at $9.99 they would have sold way more copies. Because it's just in that, like, $10 price range, and it just makes it a much more justifiable purchase.
Aaron Mumley says, I like rubbing my fat cock on strawberries.
Aaron, whatever you like to do, buddy. Also, Kaio, you also have the ability to block any of those people that just kind of say randomness while you're here. So please take advantage of that feature if you'd like. I have no gripe with you blocking people. I try to keep this stream PG-13.
Aaron Mumley says, sorry, Dr. Pitt says, we don't need to know that. Aaron Mumley says, but it's true. Jesus Patino says, the headset not make you sweat.
No, Jesus, but I've gotten used to it.
Says, I too enjoy that, Aaron.
But the thing is, you guys, I also have a,
And Yoizosm says, these guys are nuts.
I also have this new thing coming, you guys, soon.
PSVR Frank, you're gonna get the T150 steering wheel. Jonah Abelman says, Frank, will you review Hero Kid when it comes out?
Oh, definitely.
On the fence, but you're not sure about the quality of each game. Game Lawrence says, hey Frank, what up and coming VR title are you most looking forward to?
Static right now, buddy. Static and Fantastic Contraption.
Eno, shut up, you told us to cut him.
You guys, I actually played this really fun, like, wave-based shooter, enough said, but at least, like, one hand was a gun and one hand was a shield. It was called Blasters of the Universe, and it's coming out to Vive and Rift first, but we're gonna get it on PlayStation VR, and it was fun as all hell. Because you could, like, reflect, like, the bullets.
Frank is Brookhaven experiment worth it for $20. Jonah Abelman says, Static looks awesome.
It's pretty fun.
Says, strawberries. Dr. Pig says, did somebody say wave shooter?
Exactly, Doc. But it was cool. It was cool because you got a shield in one hand.
Aaron Mumley says, what's the objective of this game?
There is none. It's an endless Flappy Bird. Flappy game. And the thing is, the objective is to get the highest score.
Oh yeah, it's an RPG VR game.
And tell your friends that you kick their score's ass. That is the point of this game. Just the bragging rights.
It's also cool.
Yeah, is it co-op? Is there like a multiplayer mode in this game, or am I just thinking that like leaderboards are the kind of multiplayer?
Was the shield offensive defense or only defense? Oh no.
No, it was offense and defense. That was the thing. So you could pick. So one of the shields was just defense, and one of them was offense. So it would like bounce the shot back if you hit it at the right time.
Because I get it all the time on my regular PS4 to the point it's unplayable. Kaio Interactive
No, never.
says leaderboards.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Which is fine. Leaderboards are cool. But yeah, no. So there was a defensive shield and an offensive shield and different kinds of blasters. So that was what was cool. I like the shield where you could like bounce their shots back. And you could dodge the shots by like moving your head and ducking.
Says, can't you just flap really high and stay there?
No, you come down really quick and it's hard to like fix your flap. So unless you're like right on the right lane, you just automatically die kind of. I asked that question earlier.
Says, gravity brings you back down.
Yep. Exactly what he said. That's what he told me before.
Jesus Patino says, Frank, how you deal with the foggy lens on a VR headset?
Jesus, I don't get that either, man. I don't know if it's just like my face is the perfect temperature or something, but I've never had foggy lens. Every now and again I have to like clean my lens, but it's very infrequent.
Says, hi to Ho Peeps. JAC 1002 says, when my lens fog up, I pull the screen forward and wave air at it with my hand for a few seconds.
Yeah.
It clears it right up.
That's what I've heard.
Says, the PSVR comes with a napkin to clean it. Crazy Heat says, Frank, have you played Crystal Rift?
I have. I really like Crystal Rift.
Says, do you know a fix for the black screen glitch, or can you put a word into Sony?
I can try to say something. I mean, I can like tweet them. I have a little bit more weight, I guess, than any of you guys, but I think it's random, you know what I mean? And it may be like an issue with your system. Have you tried like what's it called? Like when you reformat your entire hard drive on your system? Like reformat your PlayStation 4, try that, and it might help.
Next on our schedule, Farouk Al-Jendi says, I usually have fan in front of me when playing PSVR. Aaron Mumley says, I'm gonna subscribe to you because I like you in this channel. You're the plug for VR news.
Thank you, buddy. Aaron, I got all the news for VR, and I try to hook up with as many devs as I can. I met so many PlayStation VR developers when I was at PAX, and they all gave me their cards, and they all said, Frank, hit me up. We're too excited to talk to you. And the thing is, so that means Frank's going to have all the up-to-date news and information, and just like we had the Q&A today, I'm hoping to have more of these in the future. That way you can figure out what you're playing.
But I think being Spitty might sell me. Can't wait for the update. Dr. Pitt says,
oh, shit.
Do you do Twitch?
No, I don't do Twitch, you guys. I'm straight YouTube. The thing is, I might get like some other VR headsets in the future, and if I do get those, I'm going to Twitch on those. So I'll probably Twitch with Oculus and Vive if I ever get one. But for now, my YouTube is PlayStation VR entirely. And it's all YouTube. I like live streaming on here. I just like YouTube. I like the community aspect to it, you know what I mean? And I know that it's there on Twitch too, but I got started here, and I love it here. And they've been good to me. And you people have been amazing to me, so it's hard for me to leave or like move. But I mean, one of these days I might do it. And the thing is, I'll just like put a video up on the channel that's like a live video of me just saying, hey, go check me out on Twitch. And I'll leave you guys the link, so like it'll still link YouTube to the Twitch. But that's it, you know what I mean?
Dr. Pig says, if you get other VR headsets, you won't be PSVR Frank. You would be VR Frank.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why this channel will never change.
Jesus,
and it'll be,
works good for the lens.
And I already thought about for Twitch, I'm gonna be frankly VR. Or Frank in VR. I don't know which one to go with yet, you guys, but one of the two, you know what I mean? And that'll just be possibly in the future if I just want to play around with something else, just so I can hang out with you guys there too. And I don't want people to get on the channel notifications of other BS, because I'm here for you guys. I know that some of you don't want that. You guys want your PlayStation VR notifications, and I completely understand that. Because if I subscribed to their channel for PlayStation VR and they started talking about macaroni and cheese, I'd have a little issue. Unless they were talking about eating macaroni and cheese in PlayStation VR. Thank you, bud. The thing is, I was thinking, really, I really love that Reborn VR. Oh, you're right. Frank. That's not bad, you're right. It's Frank.
Kaio Interactive says, would have loved to see you last an hour on Move controllers. Lol.
Oh man, yeah, we'll try. We'll try one of these days. We'll see how long I can go for.
How do you transport your PS4 and VR around, like to a friend's house? JAC 1002.
Oh, I saved the box.
Don't use anything, not even water to clean the lens. Crazy Heat says, are you from New York, Frank?
No, I'm from Chicago, actually. But now I live in South Carolina, and I went to college in New York. Frank is from all over. Yeah, I don't know how long I could last flapping my arms.
To hold all my games. Jesus Patino says, Frank, what cleaner works good for the lens? DDL.
I don't use any cleaner, because the thing is, these are plastic lenses, I think. I don't think that they're glass lenses. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're like silicone or something. So you can like...
The box is very convenient.
You can like rub off a little bit when you're doing it. Yeah. If you're trying to transport, save your PSVR box, you can transport the breaker box. You can get everything fit into that one nice box, basically. Ah, shit. And then just, I save all my boxes always, so I put my PlayStation 4 in its box.
You remind me of Angry Joe, but for VR, best informative source from VR. Thanks, man.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. I like Angry Joe. I don't mind his stuff at all. There's a lot of game guys that I watch and a lot that I don't. I did get to meet one of my YouTube semi-idols when I was it.
This is quite the marathon run. Generally folk play in 20, 30-minute stretches or in a group setting. Game Lawrence says, Frank, what do you mean by reformat my PS4?
Okay, so you can, you might have to call Sony or look it up online how to do it, but there's a way to like hold down the...
Says, vinegar works great and is natural.
There's a way to hold down the PlayStation button like while you're starting up your system, and it'll reformat your hard drive if you have any like errors or issues on it.
The PSVR box is too nice. I keep my headset in it and I'm not using it.
Exactly, me too. But the thing is, if you reformat it, it'll get rid of any kind of like errors that you don't know about. And sometimes when like your PlayStation's chugging, you just have to do that. And just look up online how to do it. It's not hard. It's just like holding down like the PlayStation button for 3 seconds, and you wait for like a beep, and then like blah 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 this and that, and then it'll restart in its like debug kind of mode.
Says, I wish there was a bag that holds everything because I brought it to a friend's house and forgot the camera.
Oh yeah, you're kind of screwed if you forget the camera. But yeah, so that's the best thing that I've ever seen. That's what I used to do back in the day.
I won't put any cleaning solution on your lenses.
Exactly, I wouldn't put any solution.
Says, Frank, if I see you out and about, can I say hi? Game Lawrence
of course.
Says, oh yeah, the secret startup type thing. And
duh, buddy.
Whole PS4 from there.
Yeah, the little startup thing, exactly. So you can reformat from there. And then if you reformat, it might help with that black screen because it might just be an issue in your PlayStation 4. Because the VR should be fine. You know what I mean? Especially if you're running on like an OG that you've had for a while. For all you know, there could just be some shit on there that's just been kind of like, just some gunk, you know what I mean? Maybe even got to clean out the fans on the side. It might help, honestly. Sometimes your system needs a little TLC. That's a company name right there. So you could come up with cleaning supplies for gaming stuff. Kaio, take this down because you're in gaming, and it could be TLG, 10 the love in gaming. Oh, so you have it enabled. If you have it enabled and you're trying to run through like an Elgato or something, then you're gonna have issues.
Says, is this just endless?
Yeah, this is just endless. It just goes on forever.
And Lawrence says, yeah, it must be because I've only heard of it on the Pro, so there must be something wrong with my PS4.
Yeah, I've never had that issue on the Pro. So that's all that I can think, you guys. Normally that's what I do. The general rule in my eyes is hard reset.
PlayStation Pro for the VR.
I got the Pro for the VR, but you don't need the Pro for the VR.
Retro Alliance Gaming says, how much is it?
How much is what, Retro? This one is 13, or I think it's 11 right now, too. If you have PS Plus, and I'm sure you have PS Plus. Almost all of us do by now. Because it's awesome.
DDL says, so why is Star Trek in PS Store, but I can't buy it? Game Lawrence says, Jot 1002, yes.
Because they forgot to fix the stinking price. Because PlayStation's lazy sometimes with what they're doing. But they've been busy. They've had like conventions going on and they're working really hard. They had Upload over the other day to try a bunch of games. I wish that they would hit Frankie Boy up to come try out some games.
It can be on both. Crazy Heat says, have you played every PSVR game?
Pretty much.
Jonah Abelman says, this isn't 11, it's 13 even with plus. Dougie the Reverse Pro Gamer says, Star Trek is delayed till May.
Exactly, May 30th, you guys.
Says, I hope there will be more games using the Move controller, cause I bought 4 of them for $25.
Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be more, don't worry. We're very, short into it. I'm just hoping that they don't come out with some other new peripheral. I hope that it, uses the Move controller in it. I saw this one thing somewhere. I forgot what it is.
1002 says, I also noticed I get a bit of stutter when HDCP is on. It seems like I get smoother video in the headset when it's off.
I don't know. I always have it unenabled just because I have to, because when I stream it has to be unenabled. Oh, I just noticed that you can see the shadow of the bird down. I like that little level. That's a nice little level of immersion that it adds there. So you guys, as I've been playing longer and longer, I truthfully kind of feel like I'm flying now, which is very nice. If you notice, I've kind of adjusted my head to look down.
Says,
I'm feeling it.
A decent amount of PSVR at E3 this year.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a good bit. And the thing is, you guys, even at PAX, there was around 20 titles or so that will be coming to PlayStation VR, and everybody that I talked to was like, we really want to come to PlayStation VR. Like this is where all the developers want to be. They're really cool and they're happy with Vive and Rift and Gear. But they know that this is the place to be. They know that PlayStation VR is where it's at. And they know that our numbers are we're already at 1 million units in the first couple months. So they know that there's a chance to make money back here.
How was the gun on Farpoint, Frank?
Awesome. I loved it. It felt very natural.
Says, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you actually, Frank?
27, buddy. I don't ever mind asking anything for the most part. Frankie's a very open guy. You guys, Frankie's here for you. I keep saying that.
Kirk Mayberry says,
shit.
I think I have a bad pixel on my VR.
You might, but I doubt it. I heard somebody say that one time. I don't know. There's always a chance. You could have burnt a pixel. But the thing is, if it's so early in the lifespan, just send it into Sony. Your warranty's not up. It's a year old. They're going to just completely replace it for you. Game over.
Bobby B. Stuck says, between Rings and Battlezone, which you prefer, Adam Curry says, do you think No Man's Sky will come to PSVR? Jonah Abelman says, that stinks.
I want to say it might come to PSVR, but the thing is, are we really going to care by the time that it comes out?
Frank, is that a real accent? And if so, where is it from?
That's my issue. Because I think it's just going to fall under the radar, you guys, and no one's going to care anymore. Shit. Right into that one.
Asking Ben Frank, can I get your credit card details? Grinning face with clenched teeth.
Yeah, you can have it. My number is 6969 0420.
Says, it looks more like a speck of dust inside the goggles.
I don't know, buddy. You've tried wiping well and it's not a scratch on the surface? I have no idea. I just know that I'm really enjoying this. And I haven't gotten to play my PlayStation VR just comfortably at home in a while. And God, do I love it. And another thing, I really can't wait for Dino Frontier to come out. Because I had a ton of fun with that game. That's normally not my kind of game. But I really liked it. I had fun. I don't know if it was the dinosaurs. If it was, I think what really sold me is, so when you got to like build stuff in Dino Frontier, you got like a little mallet to build your little like buildings with. And I enjoyed just like hitting the building with the mallet. And then when you were done with it, you just got to throw it away. The guy was just like, just toss it over in the corner. You don't need that anymore. He was from New York too, or from Boston. It was dope.
Kirk Mayberry says it doesn't move when you adjust the outer edge, it only moves with the screen.
That's weird. I don't know, Kirk. I don't know what to tell you about that one, buddy. Sadly, I'm not like a super hardware guy with that kind of stuff. And I haven't had the issue yet, so I haven't had to research it in-depthly.
LEOCAR69 says, any word on Minecraft VR for PS4?
There already is a Minecraft VR, basically, from what somebody was telling me the other day. But I doubt we're going to see it on PlayStation 4, just because I think isn't it like a Microsoft property? Basically, a little bit.
Man says, probably won't happen until Scorpio releases. Homeown says, you think they will ever come out with a VR game similar to Monster Hunter?
I'm sure they will, man. Why wouldn't they? I know that people want games like that. I'm sure they're gonna have like a solid like that kind of game. I don't know how to describe that one.
Been playing for a long time. Did you lower the screen brightness to prevent straining your eyes?
Oh yeah, my screen's pretty bright. I mean, not really bright. It's probably right in the middle point. But the thing is, buddy, I've gone for like 12 hours straight. Whoever said that. So I've kind of gotten way over it. I'm getting a little tired, you know what I mean? And I have eye drops handy. But mostly, Frankie Boy, good to go.
Dr. Pick says, sleep is for the weak.
Exactly, sleep is for the weak.
Kaio Interactive says, some of the zones have special Easter egg features.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that the Christmas one had, instead of coins, it had, what's it called? It had, like, ornaments. I do have to use the bathrooms, though, so I may actually take that as a time to stop playing. We have been playing a pretty good bit.
Kaio Interactive says, things like Christmas trees and even aliens. Derpy Science says, this game's movement is like teleporting. Does that make you sick?
No. It's not bad, you guys. It's not too teleporty. It's just like Switch. Like, at least the screen doesn't go black. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not, like, bothering me. But you guys know me, I don't really get that sick. Whoops. With anything. So it's hard for me to get bothered. Anyway, that's about it for today.
Dr. Pig says, 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 Dr. Pig says.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Says, so any new on FF
As always, you're wonderful. I really like this game. I'll put up a full review, but it might be another day or two just because I got to work on the news. I got to work a hell of a lot of other stuff. We went about 15 minutes over time. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. I don't know how many of you hit it up during the stream, but if you're still here, hit it up for me. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe!
Matt Bailey says, see ya. Homeown says, thanks. JAC1002 says, see ya. Frank. Kane Lawrence says, thank you. Dr. Pick